Today is a much requested video on pain relief. Grab your heating pads, get comfy, and let's get right into it. So obviously if you've been chronically ill for any length of time and have chronic pain, you probably live and die by your heating pad if you're anything like me. I also love neck wraps, like microwavable neck wraps are one of my favorite things to use for pain when it's around my shoulders and around the base of my head especially. Well, now's a great time for me to continue recording this pain relief video since I just got back from a trip in the car for like 2 hours and I'm in a lot of pain right now. One of the first things I always do is take a hot bath or hot shower. Living in a house with a bathtub is a non-negotiable for me because it makes such a difference in the quality of my pain and inflammation. It gets the stiffness part of the day over so much quicker and I can, move on in a little bit less pain. And the more of those things that you can do to just feel a little better and a little better and a little better, that's what really makes the biggest difference ultimately. It's all the small things. So pain medicine, first thing. Pain medicine and bath. I'm gonna give that some time to kick in. Some other things that I love for pain is Thermacare patches. They're really great. This one is a neck wrap. I also have ones that go on your back. It's great for when you're traveling, especially. They're a little expensive, so I don't use them all the time, but it's great when you're traveling and you can't really take your giant heating pad with you. But of course, laying on a heating pad is another really great option. Another thing I really love is Tiger Balm. And again, none of this stuff is sponsored. This is stuff that I use and that I've found works for me. There's a lot of different stuff that I've used over the years, and I'll try to link as much as I can below and find all the good stuff for you. But Tiger Balm is really good. Some people can't stand the smell. Is it focusing? Okay, there we go. Some people can't stand the smell. I mean, look how much I've used of this, but it's like it's got a strong scent, I'll say that. It's kind of menthol-y, kind of camphor smell. It's kind of like, what can I compare this to? It smells like Vicks Vapor Rub. Your coworkers might complain. Just a warning, but it is absolutely great on muscles. Another thing I highly recommend is there's some really great CBD creams out there that I've had really great experiences with. As far as other topical things, I love Salon Paws patches as well. Those are one of my absolute favorites. Also love Biofreeze. I'm not sure which smells the least potent. They all smell pretty strong like menthol, honestly, except the Thermacare patches. I also have a cold pack that I keep with me. That's especially great for migraines as well. Right now I'm also testing the Thera Ice migraine cap. Been really great so far. I'll let you guys know what I think about that. Something that I use a lot when I'm working, in particular for pain, is arthritis compression gloves. I feel like these make a huge difference, especially for anyone else that suffers with Raynaud's or losing feeling in their fingertips, numbness, tingling, or just your hands get really cold. I know that like when I do a lot of typing for work, my hands start to lose circulation completely and they'll just start to turn like white and then blue. And so one of the things I do to help prevent that is wear arthritis gloves. I get claw hands sometimes. I don't know if any of you experience that as well, but it's something that really I feel like helps keep that from happening as much. I have some very hypermobile joints, so I have a thumb splint that I use. It's really awesome. It's really easy to put on. You can put it on either hand. It's completely reversible. Again, this is not sponsored. This is just after poring over like hundreds of them. This is the one that I found that works best for me. I absolutely love it. It holds my thumb up in place. I'll show you the difference here so you can tell. So instead of doing that, it lifts it up into that. So it holds it there for me because over time it just hurts so bad through the course of the day. Another thing that helps a lot when I'm typing is my wrist brace. I get carpal tunnel a lot. I have a lot of issues with the wrist that I use my cane to walk with. So this is something that really helps to keep my wrist straight and keep it from just taking a toll. You can really tell when I haven't worn it in a few days, especially if I'm doing a lot of computer work, especially if I'm on my laptop and not using my mouse. Getting a good mouse, like a good ergonomic mouse, makes a really big difference, as well as a you know, mouse pad, wrist rest. Some other things that I have for pain is this neck device. So this thing, you just move it like this, and oh my gosh, it feels fantastic. Another one of my favorites, this one is a muscle roller that I use almost every day. This is really great if you have, I would say, like tight hamstrings or IT band issues or really tight calves. I find that it's really easier to use this one on myself if I'm in a sitting or laying position. It's very difficult to try to use it on yourself if you're standing. Something else that I use for really bad pain days, especially if I have a really bad knot in my back, I'll go ahead and get out this deer jump. I don't know, these were the massage balls that I found on Amazon that I really love. So there's a small one that's kind of softer. There's a spiky one. This one's for like your feet or to get like really deep muscles. There's a booklet that explains it all, which was actually really helpful and gave like, it shows like a lot of different moves and stuff to do with them. This one is amazing for the spine. It hits both sides of your spine at the same time, and your, you know, spine is right in the middle, and it just goes down the middle of your back, and oh my God, it's heavenly. I can't even tell you. And then there's like a really hard like lacrosse ball style one. I don't really use this one much. It's a little too intense for me. And then there's an even harder one that I have never ever used. I don't know why I keep it. This one is my favorite. This one is for large muscle groups, and it's a little bit softer than all the others. I think that it, you know, it's really easy to overdo it on our muscles, especially like I found some massage therapists haven't even known what they were doing and they hurt me worse. I like doing it myself. People really have to know what they're doing to be able to work on us. I hope this stuff has helped you. And again, thank you so much for watching and helping me spread awareness about chronic illness and invisible illness. Come hang out with us on Instagram and TikTok at FibroGirlBlog, and I'll see you next time. Thank you so much.